Hey guys, Anthony from Anthony's Customs back, and this time I'm not reviewing any old figures or new figures. This is a custom figure. I just made this Hulk for another one of my returning customers. This is his third, I think, Hulk now, maybe fourth. I don't know, he's got a few of them already done. He wanted this one to be nice, just kind of like a nice solid green with some nice purple pants and rather a simple design. So that's what I gave him. We used the Joe Fixit head. Anybody's familiar with that, I use that for all of my Gray Hulks up to this point, I believe. Get a nice tight shot in there. You can see the eyes painted are two different shades of green. Hopefully that's showing up, I'm not sure. Hair's painted black with green highlights. Lips are a little bit darker than the rest of the body, than the rest of the green. We gave him some bigger trap muscles right there. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but I wanted to fill out the top of his torso just a little bit. We filled in all the joint peg holes, so that just kind of smooths out the figure a little bit, makes him look a little bit cleaner. Sculpted a little bit of a fly, I guess, or the top of your pants, whatever you call that, just to give him a little bit of detail. You don't just want a flat thing going across the front, it just looks silly. Then we sculpted some torn knees on both legs and also all the way around the bottom. We wanted to keep it mostly symmetrical, even though it's not too realistic. There's a little bit of variation amongst the tears, but we wanted it to look pretty even and kind of straightforward. He's painted with, what color green is that? It's a little bit of a mixture of snot green from Citadel with a couple other things, and then it's got some low lights of Testers, some other dark green, I'm not sure. Then it's been clear coated with Testers, dull coat, uh, lots of coats of paint on this guy. Gives it a nice solid look. I don't like paint to look see-through at all, so I put tons of coats on. And it helps a lot for the shading as well. Hopefully that shows up in the camera. The purple is a custom mixture. Can't ever buy a good purple for some reason. I don't like any of them, so I mix it always myself. This time it turned out, I think, I think the green and purple complement each other pretty nicely. Hopefully everybody else does too. Trimmed all the joints so that they won't rub, anything like that. We don't have to worry about that. The joints won't rub as long as you handle the figure carefully and appropriately. You're not going to have any paint rub or chipping or anything like that. Make sure of that when I make these so that you don't have to worry about your expensive custom figure looking like crap in a couple days or months or even years. I've had people tell me 3 years after I made them a figure that it still looks as good as new. So I try to do that for every figure. I also filled in the foot joints because I don't like those foot joints. They just don't really work well for Hulk, and they make him a little less stable, so I filled those in as well. So there you have it. There is my custom Hulk. He's loosely inspired, at least in my mind, by the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Hulk. It wasn't really part of the order per se, but the color combination, the head's similar, kind of. So it's kind of like the Marvel vs. Capcom Hulk. It's got full articulation still. Everything still works nicely. It's all there. Just another straightforward Hulk custom. Nothing too fancy here. Just green and purple Hulk. Some nice shading and some purple pants. There you go. There's my Marvel vs. Capcom 3 loosely inspired Hulk. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for more reviews, and in the meantime, keep collecting.